Recording.
Hello everybody, it's John here out on the old Pan America. Thought I'd take a little stroll today. 70 degrees today and just couldn't resist. I'm gonna take some back roads over to the next town and just tool around. No special gravel roads, no special off-road. Just me on the old blacktop enjoying a small ride today. It's hard to get over seeing UTVs up here in KC in the Oak Grove area. My whole life you wasn't allowed to do anything like that. Living down at the lake where I live, Lake of the Ozarks, you pretty much can see that. That's not a big deal. But up here it kind of sort of is. So I'm following along beside I-70 over here on the Outer Belt Road, going to the next town over. I'm going to take a road that is probably one of the more or less traveled roads. It's got a couple twisty, windy curves in it. Lafayette County. Like I said, I just wanted to get out and ride and enjoy it. I really like using this Sena headset versus my GoPro. I haven't figured out yet how to kill the sound on the GoPro, and I don't want to run no media mods or nothing like that. So I guess it's just going to be the old Sena. That's a Sena 50C, in case y'all don't know. The Harley-Davidson Pan America. I tell you, I really wanted this bike a long time ago when it first came out, but I was skeptical, like most people are when they buy the first year or something built. Even more skeptical because it was a Harley. But I decided to go ahead and take the plunge and buy one. And so far I'm really enjoying it. Got almost 11,000 miles on this bike. Now I didn't put all those miles on it. I just recently purchased it. And looking at the detailed history of this motorcycle, it's had several oil changes, and it's also had a fuel pump replaced. Now I do know they do have fuel pump issues, but after what I've been seeing, I seriously think that, coming from a little bit of a mechanical background, I feel like these Pan America fuel pumps probably are in trouble of people running them low on fuel, more so than the coating on the tank. Because first of all, you do have a filter that allows you to protect that filter. So my thought process is on any car or truck, anything with a fuel pump in the tank, such as the Pan America, if you run those things low on fuel, my best opinion is that they're getting hot. And with any fuel pump in the tank, the fuel that's in it cools that fuel pump. If you're running it low, you're not cooling it. You're not keeping it cool. So therefore, you are definitely going to have a hot fuel pump, which shortens the lifespan of that fuel pump. If I'm 100% wrong, please leave a comment down there in the old comment box. I'd love to talk about it. I just think that that's probably one of them. And electrical plates. I mean, okay, so this bike has not been down that road yet. Let's hope that it never does. We'll just knock on the old Harley for that protection there. But a lot of the fuel plates are potentially people that don't wire their gizmos and stuff up properly. I'm not saying that's what it is, but some of my friends that are in the Harley dealerships are assuring me that that's typically the case. I would really love to put a hardwire for my phone down to the battery to keep it charged. I really don't want to do that in that fear of having a battery drain. I know I could go off the side of the unit here on the Harley. I don't really want to do that either. So I'm left with this thought in my head about the seat plugs, the heated gear plugs underneath the seat for your heated gear. Now I know they're hot when the bike is on and running. So that is a potential attachment part. But this bike had a plug in it laying there loose that you can attach to that, which almost like a battery tender cable end on it, which would allow me to run this that I currently have to it. But for some reason, that part was not functioning. It didn't allow me to charge my phone. So I was kind of skeptical right there. So I just kind of stopped and didn't do any more with it. I've got another friend that's an owner down at Harley-Davidson in Sedalia, Missouri, the owner of it. His name's Larry, and I think when I go back towards the lake, I may stop in and visit with Larry and see what he thinks. Now I know he's got a lot of awesome videos on this bike because he's had several of them and he rides them off-road, and believe me, Larry is an exceptionally good off-road rider. So he puts that Pan America, or the ones that he's had, through their paces off-road. I've been there, I've seen it. Does a great job. But anyway, what I was going to say is, look up Larry Yeager Cycles, and you will find multiple videos on his Pan America playlist. And I think you would enjoy that. Pretty knowledgeable information there. I'm looking forward to Adventure Palooza here in Missouri this year in September. Grab myself some Motors Rowls tires and put on this old Pan America. So I know I'll have the right equipment on my bike when I go to do this off-roading. My mother run the car off this corner right here years ago. Took us right off in the little grassy area. She come over that hill running too fast. Seen this all underwater down here one year. Get up here to the end of this road. I'll take a left at the stop sign. I think I'm going to go over to a couple little small towns that has a little bit of a river view. I was telling you back here on D Highway where my mom had wrecked, driving too fast. She also come around this corner up here one time and was smoking in a car. This ditch right here where the sign is, boom, right there. She run off the road there, she was smoking in the car and brushed some ashes off her shirt, and over that embankment she went. That car wasn't even a month old, she totaled it there. 2 days ago, my son and I was out riding, and we went up around the Missouri River up towards the Buckner area. This time we're going to be going down a little closer to the Lexington, Missouri area. Kind of an interesting story about Lexington being a river town. Back in the day, they used to use a lot of hemp, and there was a hemp war, and somebody actually had shot a cannonball off on the river, and it made itself up above the riverbanks to the old courthouse and is lodged in the corner of one of the courthouse pillars. You have to check that out. The Lexington, Missouri courthouse with a cannonball implanted in it. This is a small town of Wellington coming up here. Again, another river town. I want to go a little bit west of town and cross over the railroad tracks and pull into a little park there beside the river. Kind of check that out. This area down here at the bottom of the hill also becomes impassable during high waters. The Missouri River kind of backs up into this small channel and it floods it down here in the bottoms. Kind of windy today. A little hard to have my modular part up. The wind was just really grabbing it. I could probably avoid that if I'd raise my windshield up a little bit, but wow, that was a good gust. Wow. There's a river. Getting close to the area down here where I want to cross over the tracks. I do believe. Unless I went the wrong direction, which is very possible. I believe I did. May have to go back the other way. I'm telling you, it's been a long time since I've been down here. Yeah, I'm 100% confident I did. That's alright. Like I said, I'm just out enjoying the drive. I forgot I have sunshade on this thing. Oh yeah. Picked up this new helmet. I really like it.